Welcome, welcome. Playing rapid chess on chess.com. I'm trying to cross 2400. Actually, I was past 2400 last stream and we lost some points since then. So sorry about that, but hopefully we can get it back. English. Let's play. We'll play e5 here. And let's go with bishop to b4. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the knight. And probably just try to put my pawns on the dark squares. Since I don't have the dark squared bishop anymore, I have no reason to not do that. So let's go knight e7. I'll play f6 if I need to. And, ooh, okay, that's not a move I was expecting. What is white trying to accomplish here? Should we provoke this? Should we do it? He could take it, but I've got to believe that that's probably okay for me. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's just develop a piece. Let's see. Where do I want this knight to go? Or maybe the bishop can go here. Yeah, let's put the bishop here for now. Michael, what's going on? Hey, Alan, how you doing? Connor, hey, good to see you. Hey, Larly. Okay, so he develops the bishop. Where should I go next? This move is throwing me for a loop here. This, because a lot of times I would like to play f5, but I can't do that. h5, I still think we should develop. Maybe I'm going to go knight to d7. The reason is on c6, I just don't see where my knight is going to go from there. So here, I might want to play h5 takes and then jump the knight over to f6. Okay, he goes queen d2. Yeah, maybe now's the moment. Let's go ahead and play h5. And I'm trying to kind of provoke white to overextend and create holes in their position that I could maybe take advantage of with my knights, and they are going to just push forward. So let's see. I'm thinking about if I should play h4 to stop him from playing h4 or just let it happen. Could also just play f5 right now. I could just play it right now. If you en passant, it's not a big deal. I can recapture either way, and I think I would be happy with that. If you don't en passant, you take here. My knight's jumping in, and then I have f4. Yeah, let's go with f5. And if he en passants, okay, he takes this way, so that makes my decision easier. I think we just jump in with the knight now. There we go. So notice like the pawns have moved forward, so this is a nice square for the knight. There's no pawns that can attack my knight. Okay. Do I want to castle this way, even though I've already played h5? I think I do, but maybe not. Queen can also go to e7. I could just play rook f8 and castle the other way after we trade here. I think I want to get rid of that bishop. It looks like an annoying bishop. All right, let's go ahead and take the bishop. And the question is, do we castle? Do we just slide the rook? Do we go queen e7 and castle this way? Do we put the knight on c5 first? Maybe I will go knight c5 first. There is b4, but then you're really exposing your king, right? So let's just see if we can bait that. We'll play knight to c5 first. I'm pretty happy if you play b4, I think, because your king is exposed. What? It looks like they're losing a rook in this exchange. I have no idea what that was. I have no idea. Because yeah, you get my queen, but I get your rook. So you lost a rook. But why did they do that? Why did they do that? I mean, at least if you would have taken the knight, you would at least have gotten a knight. But they just got a pawn. Hey, Rob, what's going on? Hey, Mark, how you doing? Okay, well, anyway, we have our rook, and so now we can just do whatever we want, basically. Let's see. I could just castle, and then we invade with the rook. Yeah, give up this pawn, invade here. That looks really good. Yeah, okay. That was weird. I guess they just thought that, like, it was a queen trade, not they're losing a rook. But yeah, all right. We don't think we need to analyze that one. Very strange game. Hey, thanks, Jake. Appreciate that. I always like free rooks. I always do like free rooks. Yeah, maybe it was a mouse slip. I just don't know, like, where they were trying to go. You know, like you weren't gonna go here. Maybe they wanted to like move somewhere. I don't know. That's so strange. Probably just got the tactic confused. Probably just forgot that they actually lose a rook in that exchange. That's my guess. Okay, let's go with the Scandinavian here. Bring out the knight. Go for the Portuguese. Okay. This is the Icelandic gambit. Well, this is a little bit different. This. Yeah, I mean, you probably kind of have to take. I mean, I don't have to take it, but I think it's the only decent move here. Let me go with knight c6. We'll go with the aggressive placement. Bishop e3. Okay. How about check? Let's just develop in castle. We don't need to overthink this. Just develop in castle. Get the king to safety. They're probably going to do the same thing, right? Right. Okay, so if we take and they take me back, we do have a pin here. Can we take advantage of it? I don't see how. If we take here, they have doubled pawns, but not necessarily for long. Don't think that really helps us. We could play knight e4, but they could just defend. At least this way, we do get the isolated pawn. So that's maybe something. I don't know how valuable that is in this position, though. Actually, wait. It takes. Can I grab the pawn? Hold on. We should calculate this. I didn't think that was an option, but maybe it is. If you take and take, you can't take me because you're bishop. Yeah, okay. So let's verify after the recapture, but I'm pretty sure we might be able to get away with this. So takes. This pawn is only defended one time. We have two attackers, so I'm just trying to win a pawn. And you can't go grab here because you lose your bishop. You have to save the bishop. And then I have time to do whatever I need to. Of course, you could do this, but that's got to be bad for the king. Am I missing any tactics? Boom, boom, boom. Rook over doesn't do anything. Your queen's under attack. If you move your queen somewhere, that's fine. What if you move the queen immediately here? Hold on. So takes. The question is, do I have a good move in that position? That's the question. We could play rook b8. The queen would have to go probably here. Yeah, how good is that position for me, actually? Let's see. We could go knight c2. We could take the knight first if we wanted. Take here. I didn't think about that. You just take it immediately. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Isn't that interesting? Takes, 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 queen. There's got to be some move. I feel like I should have a good move in that position. I just don't know what it is. I mean, rook b8. If you take this, I could drop back to c6. I don't think we can trap the queen. No, the queen's going to escape. I didn't see that. All right. So now it's a question of, do I still want to proceed with the line or do something else? Dun, 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 dun. Takes here. Rook d8 take. No, I don't like it as much. I don't like it as much, guys. So I missed that, unfortunately. I guess plan B would be, what's plan B? Maybe just move my queen and bring a rook over, something like that. Yeah, I guess we'll go to plan B. D5. Okay. We have some options here. Let's see. Option number 1, we take. If they take, we fork. Queen moves, we take, they take. We take, they take, we win a pawn. Very nice. So, let's say they take here. We take the queen. They take my queen. At that point, everything is even. Because I got a piece and a queen, and I lost a piece and a queen. Their pawn is about to get captured, though. So let's say we just go back. That guy's a goner, as far as I can tell. We win a pawn. Looks like we just win a pawn. The other thing, yeah, I think that's just going to be the way to go. I don't see any issues. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's win the pawn. Save some time to play good moves in the endgame. Should be good. Okay, so this is a line we analyzed. The knight jumps in, gets the fork. You have to defend your bishop. And I will throw in this trade. It's just a question of, do I take here first or do I trade here first? Probably it's not going to matter. Yeah, I don't think it matters. This way would force the pawn to recapture, which gives you isolated pawns. So maybe I should do it that way. So takes, 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 takes. Then we grab the pawn. With the knight, of course. If you pin me, I have c6. I am quite happy. Quite happy. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is the issue, right? We created the isolated pawn. Then white got a little bit overly aggressive. And now they're going to lose the pawn. Of course, if we take with the queen, they're going to get their own pawn. That might still be good for us because we could slide a rook over. Queen has to leave somewhere. And maybe we win another pawn. But I think I would rather just take with the knight. Not even give them the option. And the nice thing here is we do have c6, which really supports our knight. If they try to go queen b3, we have time to move, get away from the pin. Yeah, everything looks like it's in order. Oh, you know what? On rook d1, I might even have knight takes e3, takes. I win a piece. So it takes, you have to take me back. Then we move here. Yep, that's what we're going to see, it looks like. Okay, so I have two options. I have c6, which is fine. Or I have this. And you can't take my queen, you lose it, you lose a piece. That's not okay, so you have to recapture. Queen e7 hits the pawn. Everything is defended. You can't invade on the second rank. I'm going to have time to bring the rooks over. Your pawns are messed up, and we're up a pawn. Are there any sneaky moves with the queen? That's a check, but no, I'll just take it. You move somewhere else, I'll just take your rook. No problem. No problem. So this is a fancy tactic, but it doesn't like win the game. It just helps me to liquidate traits and pieces. Now we can go queen e7 like we talked about. Hits the pawn, and you can see the difference in the pawn structure. Isolated pawns everywhere. Also, general rule is less pawn islands is better. So I have 2 pawn islands. This is one, and this is another one. And black has 1, 2, 3, 4 pawn islands, which is not ideal. I think I want to go here and just trade. Because if we go into an endgame, we're going to win, right? Could also go here just to keep the pressure, but I think, no, let's go ahead and trade, right? Okay, I think we just take it and then go back. If you bring the queen, that does stop that. But then we'll pile up here. That's fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's go ahead. I want to liquidate, so I'll trade. They do take with the rook, so I could just safely go here. Queen ending. Probably fine. Let's make sure there's no crazy back rank mate tactics here. Like for example, queen e4. Is queen e4 a move? Whoa. Queen e4. I can't take either piece because of the back rank. Queen e4 is actually... Wow. Okay, let's actually avoid that. Let's avoid that. I think I will play maybe h6 or g6 just to... Yeah, we don't want anything crazy happening. We do not want that. We'll go c6, support the pawn this way, and attack the queen. Let's pick up the pace. Let's not run out of time here. Okay, so this is the only thing we have to defend at the moment. Okay. Let's go ahead and create the battery so we have some pressure here. Probably going to be moving somewhere here to try to trade queens. Oh, they're just gonna let me do it. Okay. Takes. Can we win that? Let's try. Let's try. We're going to have the outside pawn and an extra pawn here. So I think that should be a win. Now my rook endings are not the best, but this one looks relatively, you know, low risk. We're going to have two pawns, so I think we're going to have some good chances. Oh, they're going to try to hold on to that. Okay. Let me play f5. I'm going to run my king like this. I don't know why I did that, actually. I don't think I should have sacrificed that. I mean, I do like that my king is now, like, awesome, but probably that was a mistake. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and create a pass pawn here if we can. Maybe even h3 would be good. Okay, so we do have this guy. As long as we don't lose on time, I think we're in good shape still, because our king is very well positioned. Aha. Well, now it's just a forced easy win. See, you have to look for those opportunities. You have to look for those opportunities to liquidate into an endgame that you're comfortable with. Now it's easy. Now it's super easy. We could box out the king, and we just push it and win. As long as white can't come here, take this, move out of the way, and get a queen before we do, it's an easy win, and then they can't. So, yeah. Okay, so let's actually look at that, because that was... I wonder if I messed that up, or if I didn't. Let's see. Okay, so pretty well, but I'm curious about the endgame. So what does Stockfish say? It says trade. It says do this. It says do this. Very good. It says you can... Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't care too much. It likes rook a3. Also, you could push this pawn if you want, but this is fine. Nothing major has happened yet. Let's see about this move. Okay, so it actually agrees that this isn't a reasonable approach. Stockfish would have actually played g5, if you're wondering. And then if the king comes over, it would have played a5, followed by king e7 or h5. So it did avoid that mistake. So yeah, it says that's a little bit of a mistake, although it doesn't change the outcome. It wants my king to stay on e5 instead of d5. I wonder why. I guess the king's supposed to support these pawns. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it would have been interesting to see what was going to happen if they didn't blunder this. Like if they just move back and forth, what's my plan? F4, bring the king over here. If they try to check me, I just run up. I come over here, and I push it down like this. King G1, F3 check. Yeah, this is how you would win this. And then H3, bring the rook, and you could do this. If they go here, you could play F2. So that's how Stockfish wanted it done. Okay. All right, 2400. Cool. Ooh, 24-22. Let's go. Let's go with the knight. Have I played this person before? Nope, first time. Let's defend. And you guys know what okay, I didn't get the opportunity, but you know what I was going to do, right? What is this? What is this? They're trying to transpose into the Stafford Gambit. Is that what's happening? Hmm. So if I don't want to play the Stafford Gambit, what should I do instead? I mean, D4 doesn't look like super crazy. I wonder if I could take and play knight to D3. I'm trying to find like some way to get out of the main line here. Maybe that's the way to do it. Or just D4 and take this. Maybe that's fine. Maybe just D4. Let's just play D4. I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking too much in the opening here. But yeah, I don't really know what opening we're in now. This is very unknown territory for me, so I'm just gonna go with logical moves in the knight. You have knight to d5 being threatened here. Oh, are they really going to play this? Are they really going to play g5 here? Let's see. Let's see if that's what they want to go for. I mean, that's a very aggressive move. You can definitely do it, but I'm not sure that's what they want to do. Okay. So, all right, let's think about this carefully. We do have queen to d2. Queen to d2, let's say they take, knight c6. We could still I mean, f3 just really supports this. Actually, I kind of like f3. There's d5, but no, d5 we take. g5 we could trade and then come back. Seems okay. So yeah, d5 would be a sacrifice. g5 we come back, same. Oh, then they could play d5. Interesting. Bishop e2. Their idea is g5 and they want to take my pawn. Oh, this is a very interesting position. Okay, let's see. I feel like we need to get the king out of the center. So queen d2 getting ready to castle just feels good. Yeah, what is actually happening here? We take. Might just be losing a pawn, actually, in that situation. Wow. Okay, guys. This is... d3. All right, I'm going to play f3. I don't know. I don't know if it's the right approach here. Because if they really want, they could play g5 and d5 now. But then they create weaknesses on their king too. So it's not that simple. Oh, this is the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Takes, check. Takes. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh. That's not good. So do we just lose a piece? Because the problem is he's gonna get my queen and he's gonna get both of these pieces. And I'm only gonna get these pieces. Unless I have some crazy move. No. This is bad. Yeah, this is just bad. 3. Knight's going to escape. There's no tricks. Yeah, we're just getting destroyed. Wow. All right. Do I even have any moves I can play? I guess that's the next question. Do I even have any moves that I can play? Two. Maybe I just have to take this. Play g3. Hope for the best here. I'm gonna have to look at this move because this like totally tricked me. I got tricked by this bishop c5 move. Ah, what a mess. And we're white too. Man. Okay. So we're down a pawn. And we're in a rough position here with the knight. Yeah, they didn't even think, which means they didn't even it means I fell for some sort of a trap or something. Like they already knew all this theory. Don't think I can take that safely. There's the check here. Take with the queen, you lose the knight, your rook. So we probably have to go e5. Ah, he's going to take it. Wow. Just gets better. It just gets better. Oh my goodness. All right, bishop e2 loses the knight this way. Only move, king d2. If I took it, I was mated immediately. The only move is here. Yeah, we're still getting mated. Bishop f5. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Now I'm just wondering, can it get any worse? You know, there's a point where you think you're at the bottom, and then there's actually another level. I'm curious, what's the next level? What's the next level here? This one? Okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah, we fell for the opening traps there. Let's see, what was it? What is this opening? I don't actually know what this is. What opening is it? Why doesn't it tell me the opening name? Come on, chess.com. What's going on? Is this has got to be a thing, right? The best move is not d4. That's just a bad move. The best move is going for it, allowing the knight c6, taking it. Yeah, I should have played this because I'm not. Yeah, I should have just played this because I knew h3 was a move here. I would have been fine. I would have been just fine. I was probably going to bring my queen. Yeah. I don't know why I got scared. I got scared of getting trapped, and in getting scared, I played some random thing and got trapped anyway. Bishop g5 was fine. So what was the... Must have been f3. Yeah, f3. Wow. I just totally missed knight takes e4. That was a killer. That was a killer. If I would have played bishop e2, allowed g5, and then this, just taking it, and played knight to b3, hits the bishop, bishop goes back, and castle. It's an equal position. It's equal because I'm down a pawn, but what black's king is not safe. And my bishops are coming into the game. My queen is fine. Yeah. Wow, what a terrible way to go out. So just so everybody's clear, if I take the queen, I get checked. And I'm also going to be losing my queen. Doesn't matter how I do it. And when the dust settles, he's got 3 pieces and I only have 2. Right? So taking the queen was not really an option. Not that this was any better. This is still awful. Yeah, there were just no good moves at this point. So, okay, well, we learned something. Don't be afraid of the Stafford Gambit. I just have to go into it. I just have to go into it. Okay, Sicilian. Haven't seen this in a while. Oh, d5. I mean, this can't be terrible for me getting the check there, right? Let's go with d4, let out the bishop. What I'm wondering is if I go queen e2, what happens? What happens? Because I want to prevent black from castling to safety, right? So this would be the way to do it. And now can I just attack that? Can I just attack that? Okay. Takes. Seems like we're winning a pawn. Do I have anything better? That looks pretty good. So there's a pawn if we want it. But also trade here first, so that I don't have to worry about my rook getting hit. Well, that could still happen, I guess, actually. That would still be the same situation. Interesting. We could also take here, and then we come in with a check. I guess that's not going anywhere. I don't know what to do here. E5 would take it. Knight E4, it doesn't seem like it's a problem. Maybe just knight C3 or D2. Or we take right away. The rook gets attacked. The rook has to leave. The knight jumps in. If I trade this first, and then the rook gets attacked, the rook has to leave. He gets to this pawn, which... That's why I think I should take here first. And then take this. So we essentially trade these pawns rather than losing this pawn. And we also, in most cases, will just take on e6. Like now. Or maybe after we trade. Let's go ahead and trade. Then we'll grab this. Okay, good. Good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We won a pawn. Great. That's great. He's going to bring his rook. He's going to get a little bit of counterplay, so let's be careful here. Let's say I go with rook e2, rook e8. We've got bishop e3. No, that runs into d4. We can't do that. King f1 takes check. King goes back. Am I surviving knight e4 or knight g4? Ooh. Peggies. Let's see. What's the other option? Knight c3. Takes bishop d2 to stop the checkmate. Then he invades. No, I don't like that. Yeah, we already talked about that. We can't do that. All right, so there's two moves we have to come up with a move for. Knight e4 and knight g4. Knight to g4. h3 takes. No, that's not good. That's so good. I can't do king e2. Unless I run somewhere else and give him the pawn. I'm really trying to hold on to that pawn. I worked hard for that pawn. So knight c3, d4, takes. We lose. Takes. Bishop here, rook comes in. Unreal. I'm lost? I'm losing the game? Ah, what about bishop e3, d4, rook d2, pinning it? No, he just moves. He just moves. I can't even take it. I can't even take it. Oh. This is amazing, guys. This is absolutely amazing. Takes, check, bishop e3. There's d4. Unreal. This is unreal. Knight c3, d4 just wins. Unbelievable. I'm just trying to understand, what did I do wrong? It's unbelievable. Maybe I needed to move my rook somewhere besides e2. Maybe I need to go to E1 and slide over here or something. Okay, are there any moves that I did not consider? There should be 3. We already talked about it. This loses. He just moves. Knight C3, D4. I have nothing. Rook D2, checkmate. Takes. If I try to give it a space, I lose a piece. It loses the game. Bishop E3, D4. Bishop D2. Takes, bishop D2. The rook comes down. B3, takes. Knight C3, Knight D2. My position is so bad. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. Maybe takes, bishop E3, D4, we go back. Maybe we can survive that position. Maybe. And if he just takes, then I'm probably just in a bad endgame, but this is probably my best chance. Wow. Unbelievable. It shows you, it shows you if you don't develop and you go pawn hunting, what can happen. I just didn't realize it was happening so fast without queens on the board. I thought, okay, queens are getting... Because usually when queens get traded, you have a little bit of time, right? There's no like immediate checkmate threats or like crazy stuff. But these pieces are just so well positioned against mine that are not, that there's just nothing I could do about this. I have to lose a pawn here. Now, how do we best lose the pawn? Do we play H3, lose it this way? Or do we play Knight C? No, Knight C3, we get forked. Actually, there is this, but no, that looks... Knight to D2, we get forked. Probably have to go H3, take 6 check. Yeah, that's bad. It's real bad. Knight C3, D4. Knight A4. Man, I gotta move. Okay, fine. This is awful. This is so bad. He's gonna come down here. Yeah. This is why I didn't want to go into the endgame, because I could see it was just going to be like basically a losing position anyway, but there was nothing else to do. Amazing. Oh! That was rough. That was very rough. I mean... Yeah, it's not even a good move. I didn't think it was a good move, because you give up rook E1 check. Okay. D4, yes, that's obvious. This is where I went wrong. I went wrong trying to do this. No, okay, now it's coming up as a top move. No, okay. So engine just needed some time to think. It likes it. So where's the mistake? This was the wrong idea. I needed to develop my pieces first. I needed to develop some pieces first. I couldn't just go for it. Apparently. No, actually, wait. No. We're still good. We're still good here. Knight to D2. Bishop e3. Yeah, I just couldn't leave both of these sitting for so long because of the back rank mate. I needed to at least have one of them developed before I started hunting, pawn hunting. Ah, also trading, because I could have played like bishop at, let's see, if I would have done this. This is totally different because now I have a defense and I have time. I can develop. And okay, we're not getting checkmated. You can go bishop f1 if you need to, or king f1, whatever. It's even defended, so just bring out my bishop. Yeah. Man, so it was a combination of going for this and trading here first that ultimately got me in the losing position. Wow. And that's amazing. 14 moves, queens are off the board, and I'm just basically lost. Rook e2 is the best move. So what's the... Oh, it wanted me to trade the rooks, which I did. Play bishop. Okay, which I did. It wanted me to play knight c3 and get forked and go knight a4. Aha. I thought for some reason that this was bad for me. Ah, knight d3 defense. Yeah, I kind of stopped analyzing. I thought like, oh yeah, this just looks awful, but forgot about knight d3 here. And on e2, well, that's fine. You can blockade it. So after this, you actually get a better endgame. Wow. So that was my last chance to save the game, knight c3. And then h3, it's all over at this point. No, king f1. King f1. Why didn't I play? Because I didn't have much time and I was just moving fast. Well, I didn't quite understand that I was going to get checkmated by going here. Yeah, but I should have at least noticed this. Okay, what an awful game. Wow. I mean, wow. I'm speechless, guys. I'm speechless. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're playing against Jack. Oh boy. Okay, let's attack. I think I played this exact position against Zurab, that international master who we did that video with, the collab where I played him. I think we had this exact position. And I want to say he castled. I think he castled. And then what did he do after that? Or did he play h3? No, he did something. Okay, I don't think he did that. Maybe he did. I don't remember. I'm in a castle. It's gone from my brain. Sorry, guys. Okay, 92. Fine. I would love to play e5. If he takes me, what happens? Takes. No, let's see. Here we take. Then we trade and we snag the pawn. I like it. So he's going to push. Then I go d4. Takes. Oh, yeah, I've had this position, right? I've had this position before. We could take and play rook e8. Bishop's going to block. I'm pretty sure I get some counterplay. I think I've thought about this before. I really should look at the theory, but I'll just trust that there's some counterplay here. Pretty sure you got to play d5, right? And then we go for this one. Takes, we're going to take back. If he takes here, we can always recapture, so not a big deal. I'm trying to... Okay, he's going to go for it. Oh, yeah, this was... Oh, this was the game that I played against the cheater. This was the exact game that I played against the cheater. I went with the check. I'm not saying this guy's cheating. I'm just saying he's playing the same moves that I remember I played against it, a guy who was cheating. Yes, I remember this. I don't want to say how the line goes. Yeah, that's the line. That's exactly the line. This is the exactly... Remember this, guys? I don't know if you remember this game. I do. I took here. And then I think it was like king g1. You have to trade and go back. And it's a sort of equal position. Yep, this is exactly what happened. I'm trying to remember why I lost that game. I think it was one of those like slow squeezes. If I'm not mistaken. It was one of those slow squeezes. But if we're not playing Stockfish, maybe we have a chance. Yeah. Yeah, you guys remember that? Yeah, some people remember. Yep. They did something like... Somehow I ended up with like having to move my knight to f6, I thought. Was it like this? Was this it? Because you can't go to h6. If you go to e5, do I lose? I can't take check because the knight. So if I defend, he pins me. I think this is exactly what happened. Except I don't think he took it. I don't think he took my knight. I remember this, actually. I think I had to go here. Wait, hold up. 95 rook e1. Did I have bishop d6? Wait, bishop d6, c5. No, c5. Yeah, no, c5 is a killer. c5 is a killer. Can't do that. Because c5 makes you go back. Then you lose this. Here you go back to the pin. Nope. Yep. This is why I did this before. And I remember thinking he was going to take and put his knight here, but he ended up not doing that. He did something else. I remember it was some like crazy pawn pushing and some weird stuff happening. Actually, that might have been the move. That might have been the exact move. What in the world is happening? It's like a nightmare that's repeating itself. Okay. So what do we do? What do we do? All right. This is the problem. You just can't move anything. I mean, h6, okay, h6 seems like maybe a move to blunt this, but that's probably something later. I think I should... I think I should get away from here and try to go bishop c5. Yeah, this doesn't seem so awful for me. This doesn't seem so awful. I think... I don't remember what the cheater played, but I think they did something fancy right around this point where I was like, whoa. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. Somehow they pushed these pawns like really quickly. I don't quite recall. Anyway, here we go. This looks playable for me, right? Because the bishop can't take, it's pinned. So I feel like this is at least somewhat equal endgame. They have 4 against 3. I have 3 against 2. And now that I've gotten my pieces at least developed, we can fight on here. Okay, let's capture. So we do have an immediate threat. Okay, they blocked, they defended that. Do we go into a rook ending and allow them to get the pawns rolling? Ooh, that looks a bit scary. Actually, no, I could just blockade it immediately. It's not so scary. All right. I will trade the knight. Okay, okay. I want to stop this for sure, because that looks like a nice pawn configuration. So let's blockade that. Let's not let him get side by side. Side by side pawns are very dangerous. This is nice. He's got the isolated pawn. Okay. So we sneak the king up. We have to watch out for this happening. So let's try to put a stop to that first. Where would I want my king to go? We could go like this. Or go like this. Which one? Which one do you guys think? I mean, over here, maybe we have more potential targets. It's also closer. This, however, is isolated. Okay, he's going to come in. He's going to come in. Actually, no, he's not. Then he loses a pawn. So he's going to come here. Let me just play a nice safe move. I'll go ahead and support because my king can still come in if I need to. But in the meantime, the rook is defended. We've totally shut down this idea. And I've got the plan of still sneaking over this way somehow. Okay, probably need to play this move. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Takes. Ooh. King up. I assume he would move here or here. Let's say he goes here. G5 en passant. I come over. No, I can't do that. Can't do that. If I let him take me, we've got his king boxed out. I think that's fine. So I don't think we have to worry about anything. Let's just go here. I don't think we're worried if he takes this because it's a nice little, you know, boxes his king out. But I don't think he's actually going to take it right now. Now he might want to go here and force the issue because I couldn't go there because of C5. Yeah, this is tricky, but I for some reason I feel like my position is better somehow. I don't exactly know why. I just feel like it's better. Maybe because I have a clear little path over here with my king, and his king doesn't really have a clear way in. Once you get to there, you're kind of stuck. Oh, wait. Now, hold on a minute. Takes. King over. Because what I want to do is go here, play G6, and get the outside H pawn. Takes, king here. He's going to have to push the issue somehow. Let's just say E5. Takes. I go over. He goes over. He stops me. He's going to be the one who gets the pass pawn. What if I go right here? What if I go right here? I'm going to take his pawn. He's going to have to take. If I take this way, we can create a passed pawn. So can he? Whose is his more valuable? Probably doesn't matter. Probably a draw. If I take the other way, he pushes. Yeah, I don't love that. D6, H5, H4. We could threaten that. He's going to have his. It's probably a draw. Can't go there. I could go back. But do I want to do that? Takes, king here, E5. Ah, I have F5 in that, though. Wait a second. I have F5. No, I don't want to give F5. Takes. What if I play G5 immediately? Takes, H5. H4. Nope. It's not going to do it. All right, I guess we just got to go for this line. It's probably going to be a draw. I'm feeling this is going to be a draw. He has to take me. Pretty sure. If I take this, I think I'm going to take this way. But if I take this way, do I have a way to make progress? Let's say he plays E5. No, I don't love it. I don't love it. Wait a second. His king invades. I go here. Wait a second. King E5. I didn't think about this. G6, king F6, H5 takes. I'm in trouble. I have to go over. He goes over. I go over. Then we go check. Forces him away. Then we push. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Because basically, if I'm not crazy, what's going to happen is I'm going to push this, create a pass pawn. His king's going to have to go stop it. He's going to push. Okay, he's going to go for that line. But this is fine. He's gonna get a pass pawn that I have to. My king has to sit here, but I'm also gonna have one, and his king's gonna have to sit there, and we're gonna get a draw because of that. Unless he's got some tricks up his sleeve, which is possible. Yeah, it's possible. Maybe some fancy pawn pushes here. So now I'll push. I'm gonna create the pass pawn here. Because here's the thing, even if he gets two passed pawns, without the support of the king, he can't do anything. Without the support of the king, he can't do anything. So we take, if I go here and he goes here, I take, he takes, he might go check, actually. Then he would win. So let's say I go here, which I think is what I'm going to do. He pushes, I get it. H5. Oh. Oh, I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose the game. I didn't see that. What he's going to do is sack his pawn. And he's going to invade. And I don't think I can do anything. Shoot. Here, takes, here, takes, here. I think I'm going to lose, actually. I missed this idea. This is such a good idea. Question is, do we have time? Oh, what if I take? What if I take? Because then I get to keep a pawn. Oh. Yeah. I'm a couple moves too short. Couple of moves too short. What is he doing? What is he doing? I guess he was worried about stalemate or something? That was weird. Man, guys. Yeah. Never had an opportunity. Never had an opportunity. Wow. And I actually was losing for a while. Let's see. Where was this moment in the game? Where the... Really? Really? Well, first of all, I never had a good position. Okay, fine. But I could have probably held on for a draw if I would have not played rook g5. If I kept rooks on the board. Yeah, I thought, okay, I thought that for sure if this happened, I underestimated this idea. What I was thinking in my mind, something like this was going to happen. Check, I push, he pushes, and, you know, he's got these pawns, but he has to leave his king over here to stop these, you know, and this, I thought this was, wow, even this is winning for him? What in the world? I'm so bad at endgames, guys. I thought this was winning for me if he did this. I'm getting mated with the pawns. Unbelievable. Look at this. This is a win for him? What? Yeah, okay. I can't. My brain just can't handle this. All right. Anyway, that's what I thought was going to happen. Like somehow his king was going to be stuck over here. My king was going to be stuck here, and it's a draw. I did not see all of this fancy stuff of d6, followed by d7, sacking the pawn. And then even here, I was thinking there's a way I could get through, but no, there's nothing. There's nothing. And here, almost, if he would have taken this, I could have taken here. He's got to take me. And then, yeah, then I would actually win somehow. I would actually win. Because my king is... Oh, I would draw it. Oh, my goodness. Winning move is b5. You got to get the pawns here first. Then you can take the pawn. Okay. Anyway, I wouldn't have won. But I would have been in a winning position. Anyway. But he doesn't make the mistake of taking with the king. He plays it correct, only move. And He gets my pawn. I can't catch his. There's nothing to do. This is just a win. Because what he's going to do is, if I don't go for this like I did, he's just going to push this pawn all the way down to like here. Sacrifice it, get my pawns. For those of you following the Endgame series, we talked about this. It's the fox in the chicken coop is what he called it, right, in the book. So, for example, b5, he goes here. Whatever, he blockades me. I can't do anything. And whenever he wants, doesn't really matter. He can just go over here and get these pawns, right? And this is going to be a win. Sorry, that's not how kings move. And it's Zugzwang. White wins. So, yeah. Wow. Wow. Oh, he was watching the stream? Oh, really? Man. Well, what can I say? Yeah, that's okay. That makes sense. He was in the chat. Yeah, okay. I mean, what's the alternative? I just don't say anything. Can't do that, right? I can't just not talk, so I just have to deal with it, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a big disadvantage, obviously, for obvious reasons. Okay, but I'm feeling good about this game, guys. It's a Halloween gambit. I'm feeling good. Push the knight back. Bring out the bishop. Let's see what black's going to do about this. Yeah, that's right, Andrew. That's right. Okay, d5. We take it. And... right? We just go back. We just go back. So we get 2 pawns. And they're 2 center pawns, which is also cool. Oh, wait a minute. Can I just play d5 on this move? I'm pretty sure. Let's see. d5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure d5 is a move here. Just trying to remember. What's the follow-up? What is the follow-up to d5? Oh, he takes with the bit. No, that's got to be a mistake. That's got to be a mistake because now we have this move. This sneaky move. Yes, and look at the king. Look at the king. Okay, mission accomplished. King is on e7. Now, what's the new strategy here? Well, we could castle. We could go check. f6 takes. We might just save that for later. I think I want to get castled. I don't think he can safely take that because of the pin. But what is black going to do instead? I don't know, but the king is stuck in the center, which is great news for us. Great, great news. Whoa. What? He's going to go for it? Well, that's an easy move, rookie one. Is he going to play like king d6 or king at? No way. No way. f6, we have f4. What's he going to do? What is he going to do about that? Because if I get this piece back, then I'm not even down any material. He's got 6 pawns, I've got 6 pawns. I'm not even down any material, and his king's in the center. So he's got to somehow hold on to this, but you can't. I mean, no, you can't do this, right? There's no way. No way in the world you can play this move. I don't believe it. So I have like a million things I could do. I could play bishop f4. I could play c4. I could probably sack my rook. Maybe f4. Maybe queen d4. I mean, there's like a million moves I could play if you go king d6. King f6. I mean, maybe even just bishop g5 is winning. Queen h5. Queen d4. On and on and on. No way. No. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay. I guess his idea is to play f6. If you play f6... c4. If you play 97 or try to run, no, there's no way, guys. There's just no way. I also could just take it. Now the king is here. Do we have a forced win? Bishop check. If you try to run, queen check. Check. No. Actually, maybe. Check here. Wow, that's beyond my abilities. Yeah, so bishop f4, f6. What do we do? I mean, there's got to be just like a clear-cut way to win, right? c4. 97. Takes. Takes. Bishop b3. You're going to move here. Takes, takes, bishop f4. If you take my bishop, what happens? Do I have a checkmate? Queen h5, trying to go for like g3 or something? Oh, man. Oh, man. What's the move here, guys? Is it rook takes e5? Bishop f4, f6. I mean, I don't actually see a clear follow-up here. So maybe I should go for the sack. Bishop f4, if he runs... Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's do it. I could go queen f3. No, then he's going to get away. I don't want to let him get away. We got to go. We got to keep going. There's no turning back now, folks. There is no turning back from this. It's all or nothing. Okay, so we have a couple options here. Let's think about this carefully. We could go with the queen f3 option, queen d4 option, queen h5, queen g4 option, queen d2 option. I mean, man. All right, let's start with the obvious, the forcing moves. Check. I assume he's going to run here. Yeah, I don't love that. Queen h5 would stop that. I like that one. If he tries, let's say I go queen h5 and he tries to run this way, then we can swing in with the rook. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Queen h5 looks very great. And we have the rook coming over. We can move this if we need the bishop for some reason. But I think just even these pieces is going to be enough here. G6 runs into the classic checkmate pattern. Where you've got the pieces, knight moves away. It's always going to be checkmate, right? H6. Well, first of all, I could still go there if I want to. And get a rook. That's an option. But why would I do that when I can do something else like rook e1? Yeah, rook e1 looks great. Let's see, bishop e5. And then rook e1. Okay, so what's the order here? He might be wanting to play like g5 and somehow run away. Or g6. No, you still can't play g6. g5. If the rook is here, we're going to win, I think. But bishop e5 straight away. King, rook e1. That also, I mean... I don't know if it matters. Let me just play rook e1. I don't want to lose on time here. I don't want to lose on time. Let's go rook e1. So we're just trying to cut off all the king's options, okay? And then we just have to deliver the mate somehow. Oh, bishop d6. I didn't consider that. Uh-oh. So check. He runs here. Hmm. Check. He runs there. That's not so crazy, I guess. Man. Okay, what should I do here, guys? Ooh, I have an idea. Hold on. Let's think about this carefully. I do have an idea. My opponent's telling me what the best move was. Interesting. He told me bishop e5 first was the way to go. Well, we got to make the best of the situation. I'm going to lose on time if I don't move. Man, all right. Unreal. I'm going to be so mad at myself if I don't win this game. Yeah, he's getting activity now, which is not good. Now I'm just going to get flagged if I don't figure this out quickly. F5. Oh, he's got okay, he didn't play it. Oh, where's the checkmate? Where's the checkmate? That's not it. That's not the mate. Or is it? Yes. Okay, I was super concerned that we were not going to win that game. Oh my goodness. Woo. Woo. Yeah, 60 and 63 accuracy. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Okay. What in the world happened in this game? Okay. D5 is not the best move. So I somehow got my lines mixed up. I remember there's a line where you can play D5 and there's this check, which is really good. Apparently it's not here. Because black just takes, and then when you check, they just go back. No problem at all for black. But when you take this way, now you do have a problem. Because now you're... So they messed up. Okay, now I get into a great position. Castling's the best move. Awesome. Yeah, okay. Rook e1, best move. Okay, great. Oh, rook takes e5 is the best move. So I'm on track with Stockfish. Queen h5 check is the best move, not bishop f4. So check. Then check. And what's the idea? Oh, that's checkmate. Wow. Whoa. So you have to go this way. Wow. Check. You just have to run. You just have to run. D4. And then you get mated after queen f5. I mean, I wasn't going to see all that probably. Maybe I would have. I don't know. Okay, so rook takes is fine. The bishop f is not the right way, but he doesn't take it. And now queen h5 is the winning move. Awesome. h6. Yeah, bishop e5 check was the best move. I forgot about bishop d6 because, yeah, this makes total sense. You get the king in line with the rook. Now you can go for the discoveries wherever you want. Either win all the pieces or probably just checkmate. Yeah, so I should have went right away. I forgot that he could play this, but I allowed bishop d6. Now I can't go bishop e5. And the best move in this position, okay, I played it, was bishop d2. I'm trying to go here, which would be basically checkmate because the king is stuck. So he tries to stop that. But Stockfish says, no, no, no. This is the best move for some... Why is this the best move? Can anybody tell me? Because you want to go queen d6 check, followed by oh, because you want to be able to play d4. If I ever go here, you have to be able to play d4. That's why. So you give up the bishop. Okay, but he didn't do that. He's tried to stop it with the rook instead. That's why I played c4. Oh, Stockfish likes c4. It says queen f3 checks a little bit better, but it does like c4. That was not the move. It was queen f3. This is a forced mate. Forced mate in 13 moves from here. Which... yeah, we're not going to look at that line right now. That's very long. Okay, but that was the forced mate. Queen takes d4. Bishop c2, only move. Bishop takes f5. I knew it. I had a feeling. Yeah, I was trying to think about it, but I didn't have enough time. I was trying to think about this, and then I was thinking of going queen e4. Which was the right move. And then I wasn't sure here. Bishop c3. I guess I didn't see the follow-up. What is the follow-up? Queen e6. Queen f... that's why I didn't see it. Because you have to go here. Then you go here. Then he blocks. And you take it. Oh, okay. You're just getting a whole bunch of material and you're still attacking. That's, you know. So I should have sacked the bishop on f5. All right. Thought about it. Decided not to. And now it's a draw. It's supposed to be a draw, believe it or not. This position should be a draw after rook e6. Why, you ask? Because he's supposed to go king f7, in which case I will go queen h7, check. And when he takes me, I take here. He goes up. I take here. And this position is a perpetual check from black. There you go. That's the Stockfish line. Unreal. This is wild, guys. Okay, but he messes up. He doesn't go king f7, which is the only drawing move. He goes king h5, which is a blunder. But I blundered. That's not the way. The way is queen g7. Why, you ask? Because we're gonna give him the bishop and then play f3, and then checkmate here. That's why. Well, that's not even checkmate. But this is, oh, look at this. Look at this position. Look at this position. The queen sack. Oh, man. That's what Stockfish wanted me to do. Play queen g7. Let him take the bishop. Then just move this pawn up. Take away this square. And then sack your queen. I mean, wow. Wow. Okay. My logic was play g4 instead. Oh, instead of queen g7. My logic was play g4. Because if you take with the pawn, I was going to sneak in here with check. And in my quick calculations, I thought I could sack the queen and checkmate. But no, I can't because my bishop's in the way. Now I'm actually losing. Ooh. But he took with the king. Stockfish says, the best move for me is rook to e2? I'm sorry, what? Rook to e2? This is the best move? Oh, wow. Because queen d4 check, followed by bishop d1 pins the queen. What is going on? And if you move here, again, bishop d1 pins the queen. Okay. Instead, I sack. He allowed me the checkmate, which I saw. If he just takes it, we're back to a draw. This is a perpetual check. Back and forth. Check, check, check. Okay. And if he wanted to win the game, he would need to go king f3. In which case, bishop e4 check, take my pawn, queen e5, and apparently this is slightly good for black after the queen trade. Because black has an extra pawn. Can you imagine playing this game and then having to play an endgame like this after all that? No thanks. Unreal. Okay. Let me read some of this chat. Man, unbelievable. Yeah, I can't believe I missed mate in 13 either. Yeah, what a crazy game, man. I mean, how many pieces did we have to sacrifice? We sacked the piece initially to start the game, right? Because it's a Halloween gambit, so that's one piece. Then we sacked the rook, that's 2. Then we sacked the bishop on f4, that's 3. Then we would have potentially sacked the bishop here, which would have been 4, and the queen, which would have been 5. So we might have, if that one line happened, it would have been like sacking a knight, a rook, both bishops, and the queen to get checkmate. That's just nuts. That is just nuts. This line. You would have literally sacked like all your pieces to get this checkmate. Man. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I'm going to just take a quick break. Just, you can admire this position if you want. Admire the queen sack here. I'll be right back. I'm going to fill up my water. What a game. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Let's jump in to another game. Wait, somebody got banned? For real? Oh, this person joined. Oh, hold on. This person's a recent person. I don't know about this. I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling, guys. Oh, they did get banned. They were cheating. Remember, I literally said we played a cheater and then played the exact same line. Oh, wow. Crazy. That was so fast. Crazy. He plays knight c3? What is this? Jack was banned. And I was impressed by his insane endgame skills. Okay. Man. Yeah, there's so many cheaters, guys. Even there was another one I played recently that wasn't banned, but I'm like 100% sure they were cheating. It's pretty rampant, unfortunately. Okay, I'm already confused by this position. Do I attack the pawn or not? I guess we will attack it. So let's see. Did I already get my points back for that? 2082. Let me see. Yeah, I've been given 8 points. Okay, that's why I'm back up to 2390. Okay. All right. Man. So he plays f4. Okay, so he defends. I think I want to go knight c6. This is such a weird position. Maybe I should have played d3. I don't know, but this is weird. I'm going to be watching the time usage on this game though because I have some suspicions already. Let's see, d3. I'm going to play h5 because what I would like to do is relocate the knight to f5 to support the pawn. And if you have a pawn on h5 and your knight's on f5, they can't chase it away with g4 because you just take it. I also put the bishop on f5. That's not like crazy either. He's trying to win my pawn. All right, let's go ahead, relocate. Put the knight there so everything's defended. Yeah, I think we might be I think this person's cooking rice, guys. I really do. Shoot. All right. But maybe not. I could be wrong. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. The fact that they're making every move in exactly 11 seconds could mean nothing, right? It could mean absolutely nothing. August 29th, 2024. Every move is like 11 to 12 seconds. Like, this is the most obvious recapture in the world. Let's see how long it takes. Yeah, 8 seconds. I mean, nobody in their right mind would take with the king. I'm concerned. So, what is? Can somebody do some math for me? What's 8 minutes divided by 10 seconds? How many moves is that? 48 moves. So in theory, if I survive another 48 moves, they'll run out of time. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. So how do you survive 48 moves? Like a rook ending or something? Some kind of a rook ending, right? Again, this is the most obvious move in the world. Why are we taking 10 seconds to make it? You saw that, right, guys? You saw it. We had one obvious move. We had another obvious move. And we took 8 seconds to do them. So, I am going to try to just win on time, basically. I think they're cooking rice. We just need to outlast the rice cooker. Are there tactics here? G4. I could go here. G4 I could probably push. I don't know if he's going for this. He might be... Ah, he's going for this. Of course. Shoot. Shoot. Nope. Surprising. Surprising. Should I just castle? I could just castle. I want to trade as many pieces as I can and get to an endgame where I can move really quickly and keep the game going. Yeah, they're spending like 10 seconds every move. They're literally spending 10 seconds every move. So let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Let's put the bishop here. Trade the pair of rooks. Maybe one pair of rooks. Maybe not both rooks. It's good to have one rook if you want to black someone. Yeah, look, it's every move. Every single move is the exact same time, guys. Every single move. Maybe I'll take this. Because how's he going to bust through? It might be hard to bust through if I take that. I'll play c6. I'll just go for this like little fortress here. And see if we can survive. Look at this. Look at this. 10 seconds to recapture. Did you see it? I mean, come on. They don't even know that you have to recapture. I'm down on time though. That's the problem. Okay. Oh, this is a good position. If you're gonna beat a rice cooker, this is the type of game that you could do it in, I think. This is the type of game. Let's defend it. Defend the pawn. 11 sec. This is like one of the most consistent rice cookers I've seen in a while. They're almost like exactly 11 seconds each move. That's crazy. All right, we got to be careful here, guys, because I'm running out of moves. I'm running out of moves. I am definitely running out of moves here. Ah, maybe I could move my rook, put the knight over here. Maybe that's a move. Yeah, maybe that's a thing to do. What if I go like this? Reposition that guy. I will need to regain the time at some point, but I'm pretty confident towards the end I could probably do that. Okay, there's no tactics because it's defended by the bishop. I think. Wait, bishop c5? Ooh, no, bishop c5, it's check. It's check. No, we're good, we're good. There's no tactics. Yeah, we're going to just jump over here. Whoa, 22 seconds to make that move. What is going on? Let me defend. Let me just defend. We'll just take back like this. Yeah, the rook's coming over. I don't like this. I don't like this. Let me try to defend. We got to survive. Almost down to half the time. So what is that? Still have to make like 24 more moves. Let's just keep this on the board. Because I can't push it if I need to. I think most rice cookers, when you get down to like a minute, that's when they start to slow, try to play on their own. The problem is I have to make moves that don't just lose the game in a few moves. That's the other problem. All right, this should be fine. We could trade this. There's e6. Hold on, e6, f6. I don't love it. I don't love it. I have to go for it. Got to keep things closed off. 4 minutes. Oh, the rice cooker's... Yeah, he's right at 9 seconds now. 9 or 10 seconds. Okay. He wants to trade the rooks. Can I go here and trap the bishop? Probably not. What do I do? I gotta move. I gotta move. The problem is I don't have any moves. B6? Oh, B6. Maybe B6. Yeah, let's go B6, clear up this, and then we can bring our king. Okay. 6. All right. So we're headed to the rook ending, which is exactly what we want. Ooh. Yikes. Yikes. Do I give that up or do I take here? Oh boy. Rook's coming over. Shoot. This is not good, guys. This is not good. I think I can't let the rook invade here. That's going to end the game really fast. This way, at least, maybe we can survive for a few more moves. He's still got 3.5 minutes. He's gonna have to start moving faster, I think, soon. Yeah, he is right on 9 seconds every single move, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. No. This is not what I needed. Yeah. Good game. He's gonna go check. Bishop c5. Shoot. We almost had it. Yeah, I'm gonna get mated before this game ends, unfortunately. Rook here, bishop here. Super obvious, but let's spend 11 seconds each move just to make sure that we know that they're cheating. Bishop c5. So obvious. I mean, I knew it when I looked at the account, right? That I probably should have avoided this person, but... Oh, they started playing. Problem is I'm down a queen against... We don't know this person's strength. We don't know their strength, but I don't have any pieces left. Man. Yeah, even like 600 elo could probably beat me from here. That's the problem. Man. Maybe they'll stalemate me. That'll be funny. That'll make me laugh out loud, actually. Let's give them the opportunity for the stalemate. No, they saw it. Oh. They didn't see checkmate, or they wanted to get more queens. All right. Let's check the accuracy. What do you guys think? 95? 97? What are we thinking? Okay. 89. Yeah. They made some inaccuracies at the end. Okay. Well, that's an instant report. It's just sad. Like what? Like I don't know. I don't understand. There's so many people. It's just so sad. I don't even want to look at that game. We'll get the points back in just a second. So let's just go. Let's just move on. Okay. Seems like a normal person here. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I actually thought that they might have stalemated me at the end. But yeah, I don't know what I could have done differently. We had a good setup. We needed to survive a few more moves. That pawn on e6 was just too much. Okay, d5, we take here. Yeah, they're called rice cookers because a long time ago, I was doing a rating climb, and someone that I believe was cheating emailed me, or they said the email came from their professor, and their professor was like explaining that no, this is their student and he's not cheating, and the reason that they were taking so much time between the moves was because they were checking the rice cooker. And so that was the story. Bishop b4, we castle, we get away from the pin. Of course, they can take me if they want. Okay, so interesting. They didn't take here, which is not normal. So I will use this opportunity to save the knight, actually, and keep it on the board. They usually take that, I think. They're already banned. Wow. Wow. All right, let's go c3 to kick the bishop. Let's go f4. We've got the beautiful pawn formation here. This is even better than the London's pawn formation. I mean, this makes the London's pawn formation look kind of lame, doesn't it? If I play g3 right here, I mean, look, this is how you do it, my friends. I think, yeah, he got banned. Yeah, I think, this is what I assume. I have no idea, but I assume that maybe they don't run their cheat detection algorithm or software or whatever on everybody. Maybe they only run it on people who get a certain number of reports, and then it's like, oh yeah, he was cheating, now he's banned. And so like maybe if nobody ever reports, then you just don't run it. So that's why he was able to like keep playing. I don't know. That's my theory. Okay, this is interesting. So okay, I want to like push. I really want to push. You can't do it now because you lose. You could jump your knight in, which threatens it. If he takes, we take. We've got all kinds of threats, guys. We've got all kinds of threats. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Knight's jumping in. Knight is jumping in. This is the big one. I mean, this is the obvious fork here, right? That we would like to do. Of course, black's going to see that. But we still have other things happening. Look at this. That's an exceptional fork. I don't know if I'd call this an exceptional fork, but why not? It's an exceptional fork. Just opening a new tab here. Yep, sure enough. Wow. So two rice cookers in the last 3 games. Crazy. It might give me a good title for the stream if I want to change it. Okay, he goes for queen d7. Interesting option. Okay, my instinct is to play. Actually, what is my instinct? I was going to say h3 g4. But now I'm thinking about queen h5. Huh. Yeah, queen h5 is interesting too, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute. Queen h5, bishop g4. My queen is trapped. Oh, no, it's not. I could go here. h6, then it's trapped. Let's go h3. I almost played it. I was literally this close to playing it. You have no idea how close I was to playing that. Ooh, ooh, dodged a bullet there. That one would have hurt. I don't think I would have had any tricks either. I don't think there was anything. Oh, actually, maybe e6 would have saved the position. Actually, e6 takes. Yeah, it wouldn't be good for me, but at least the game would have went on. But still, probably not ideal. Probably not ideal. But this way, the plan is quite simple. G4, F5. Thank you very much. We have achieved the ultimate pawn formation. Look at that. And then we just win with the pawns. It's like playing horde chess at that point. Ooh. I did briefly think about this, but I wasn't super worried. I did briefly think about it. I mean, probably I have to take that. Is there any other move makes sense? I don't think so. Okay. Okay. So this is interesting. Now it's equal material. I still have my center pawns, but my king is exposed. That's very interesting. All right. Let's start with the obvious moves like queen f3. Looks good. It looks fine. I think if we trade, I'm pretty happy with this position. My pawns are very powerful. Queen trade means my king is safer. So I don't think black really wants to trade queens, which means they're probably going to move away, but then you waste time. And where are you going to move to? I'm still going to be potentially... Okay, they do trade. Yeah, so here we go. So we have a threat. They have to deal with that. Then we're going to push and push and push. Maybe even bring the rook. Attack. We could attack on the open files. If I want to get crazy, I could sack this and then push. No, I don't think so. This knight's amazing. I do like f5, though. f5 looks... It's real good. 5. If we make that knight go back there, oh no. Black's in trouble. But here, I think you get trapped, don't you? No, 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 no. So that's a serious threat. Can't move the pawn. Yeah, this is bad news for black. This is real bad news. Ah, okay, okay. They go there first before I can get f5 in. That's smart. That's smart. Yeah, that's very smart. Because they're going here. Okay, I see. I see. All right. Well, I have a plan for that too. Okay, option number 1. We grab the pawn. Option number 2. We grab, trade, and grab this pawn. We're getting an awful lot of pawns. Option number 3. We go bishop c2. Hit the knight. No, we trade first. Actually, no. Maybe we don't. Maybe we... Here... Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe we trade first and then go here. G6. Takes. Rook f5, we win a pawn. Or king g2, we go the double rooks. That looks pretty nice. The question is that better than just taking over here? So let's say we take bishop moves somewhere, one of these two squares. How do we feel about that position? I don't know. I kind of like this. I like this bishop c2 thing. This looks good. This looks real good. Let's do it. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. This looks really good. And I'm still not totally sure if this is what I want to do. I might just go here, here, here. Too bad we can't get the bishop in faster. It just takes so long. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have to play g6. Yeah, what do we do here? Let's say here, king h8 takes check, king here. Rook g5 is a nice little move. Rook g5 is a nice little move. Okay, let's go. Let's go. King h8 takes check. King here. Rook comes up. Bishop e3. Rook g8. Rook g5. In between to cut off the battery from coming down and causing me problems. Very nice idea. So, this is what we're probably going to see. Here, check. Here. Rook comes up. Bishop comes to e3. Rook comes over. Rook to g5. I guess I could also just take this pawn. Check here, here. Wait, check here, here. Then are my bishops getting trapped? Rook h1. Okay, and then you think about all that, and they play a move you didn't expect. Don't you hate it when that happens? Don't you just hate it when that happens? It's like I wasted all those moments of my life. Okay. That's a blunder. That's a blunder. Do you guys see why it's a blunder? Pause the video. No, don't pause. Just see if it's a blunder. Yep, Normie got it. Normie got it. Forgot about the old bishop. There it is. There it is. It's so refreshing, though, to go from, like, playing against Stockfish to just playing against a normal person who actually makes mistakes once in a while. It's like, okay, there's something to be found sometimes, you know? It's so nice. Thank you, 33. Man, I don't know how to say that, but whoever you are, thank you for being a person. All right, so Stockfish won at h4. That's interesting. Anyway. It wanted knight to g5. No, not queen. Take with a pawn. Interesting. Okay, so it's a complicated position. But this was not a good decision from black. They needed to play b5. Which, who in their right mind would play this move, right? I mean, I couldn't tell you. Anyway, g4, bishop b6. You play b5, you put your bishop behind it. You allow this to happen. Stockfish is so disgusting because you take here. And then, aha, you are setting up knight takes e5. Of course, it's so obvious. Well, I mean, of course. Oh, hello. Who is it? Oh, this is Felix. All right, Felix. Oh, he doesn't want to play again? Okay. All right. Oh, I was literally clicking the abort button at that second. I was literally clicking it. Didn't I just play against this move? Okay, not that one. No, not that one. Not that one. All right, let's get the knights out. And we are going to take the time to hunt down the bishop here with knight to a5. Okay. We're going to hunt it down. And we're going to pin this guy. And we're going to go here. Let the bishop out. We're going to go back to keep the pressure. And I think A6 is not out of the question. C6. The nice thing about A6 is you don't have to worry about the rook anymore, and you don't have to worry about knight B5, so I like that. But C6 also helps you with D5. Not that I totally need it. We'll go A6. More club tourneys, maybe Bughouse. Bughouse, yeah. The problem with Bughouse is nobody really understands what's going on, so nobody watches the videos. So I try to avoid doing videos that nobody watches, even though I do like Bughouse. But at the end of the day, yeah, I have to make videos that people want to watch. But maybe one day we'll play some Bughouse. Okay, what if I just develop the bishop to right here? Let's just get ready to castle. Okay, so now we have to move this guy or trade. I think I'll just move it back. Yeah, sorry guys. For people who don't know, so Bughouse is team chess, where when you take a piece, you can give it to your partner and they can put it on the board, and when they take a piece, they give it to you and you can put it on the board. C4, okay, okay. I think we can safely castle here. I don't see a problem. I can always move my knight if they push on me. And if you go here, oh, that's a free pawn, I think. 95, okay, okay. Let's put the bishop here. They can trade if they want. Queen F3. So he's hitting here, so let's just defend. We'll just block that off. This knight is defended, so I'm not concerned. Everything's defended. I think we're okay. Although this is kind of an interesting position. I think white has a pretty solid position, actually. What if I go here? Well, I mean, is this a crazy idea? Is this so crazy? Rook moves and I take a pawn. Less for video's sake, but more for building and strengthening the community by playing. Oh, talking about the tournaments? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've done it in the past, and I felt like the participation was so-so. But yes, that's something that I've thought about, actually. Okay, here's the thing. If I take this, what happens? There is this discovered attack. Bishop moves somewhere. Nope. 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 Okay. So the idea here is I'm getting a free pawn, but I'm also putting pressure on c4 now, and we might get another pawn. Yeah, that's a good point, Jeff. We did have some cheaters too when we did the tournaments. I forgot about that. That's a good point as well. The only concern that I have with this position is if he somehow is able to, like, let's say rook c1 to defend, and then my bishop gets kind of stuck over here. But I don't see that happening because even if you go rook c1, I can take. And then this pawn is weak. I would have to deal with this first, but... Okay. What does that do? What does that do? Knight c4, takes, looks pretty solid for me. I don't think I'm blundering anything here. Okay, so we got the free pawn. We also have this guy. This is a backward pawn. Backward pawn is when the pawns beside of it have been pushed forward like this, and you have a half open file on it that you can use to attack it. So this is a very good target for me. If I can get like some rooks here, for example. Also, we have the bishop pair. And the board is opening up a little bit. We have to be a little careful with knight h5. There's a lot of pieces over here around my king. So we do have to watch out for that one. Yeah, so let's be careful here. What if I play g6? Knight h5, bishop h8. That looks too risky. I don't think we want to do that. Yeah, how do we deal with this move? That is that's an interesting problem. I'm not totally sure. Because what I want to do is just move my queen, bring my rook, and double up. But I'm not sure. Does he actually? I mean, he doesn't really have any threats, right? Actually, no. That would be a threat. Knight h5, bishop h6 is a threat. He does have a threat. So we have to come up with a solution here. I just don't know what it is. I can't move away because then there's checkmate. What about rook e8, knight h5, e5? Because I'm trying... No, it doesn't make sense. My queen... Ow. Okay, there's got to be a move here, guys. Let's see. Queen d5, knight h5. Queen e7, knight h5, king h8. Okay, that maybe that's a way to survive. Okay. But yeah, maybe I start with king h8. Basically getting away from the pin so that when the bishop comes in, there's no threat. I just take it. But that's a serious thing here. I guess I could even go rook g8. What's the idea of rook g8? Then I'll move my bishop away. And there's no checkmate. Okay, so rook g8, queen e7 are my moves here. He goes knight e4 instead. Does that affect anything? You might... No, this doesn't seem as dangerous. You know why? Because there's no checkmate threat, right? So I can move bishop e7 now to keep the knight at bay. Yeah, I don't think that's as good of a move. So let's go bishop e7. Yeah. See, if the knight was on h5, this would not be an option for me, right? That would simply be checkmate. So I don't. Now I have f5, f4. Yeah, this looks good for me. Sammy, hello from Sweden. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. From Sweden. I'm glad you're here. I think we dodged a bullet with this move. Queen h5. What is he trying to do? He wants to come here and checkmate. Okay. We can go f5. Knight g5. Take. It's opposite color bishops, but I think our queen's in a good position to defend. Yeah, you have to be really careful going into these opposite color bishop positions, especially when your king is under attack, because your bishop can never really defend against the other bishop. But it's literally just the queen and the bishop. The rooks can't really get involved. And I do see queen e8, queen g6 puts my queen on a nice light square that the bishop can't harass. I think we're going to be just fine. Let's go, queen e8. Okay, let's see. Do I want to go immediately queen g6 or do something else first? Let's put my bishop here. That seems like a really good square. Now I'll go queen g6, h6. We've got some counterplay, and I don't see how white's going to attack us, really. Bishop e7. Okay. I'm going to go queen g6 immediately. I don't want to get my queen stuck back here, so I'm going to go queen g6. You can't take me because it's checkmate. And then I'll probably move my rook somewhere. So what's white going to do? g3 maybe? Ah, can I play f4 against that? Oh, wait a second. Here, the bishop's going to go back, which is kind of annoying. F4 immediately, though, is very tempting. Takes. What's my idea? Well, I have a couple of ideas. No, he stops it. Okay. So he defends that way. Okay, this is going to be tough. Because we're so bottled up. It's going to be very tough, actually. Yeah, how do we get out of this mess? How do we get out of this mess? I'll trade queens and try to use the G file. Okay, he's not going to let me do it. All right. Can't play G5 because the pin. Let's go here for temporarily. I'm not sure. If I could sack for this bishop, I might just do it, actually. Because we're already up, let's see, 3-6, 3-8. We're up a pawn. So if we get this and we win the pawn, we actually have 2 pawns. He doesn't want to let me do it, which just makes sense, I think. Let me go this way with the queen. I'm going to try to somehow sneak my queen in. All right, gotta move here. Gotta move. I'm gonna try to sneak my queen into the position. Well, at the same time, though, I have to make sure I don't blunder a rook. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is go rook d5 and get rid of this annoying bishop. It's so powerful. This bishop is so powerful. But I just want to get rid of it at all costs here, guys. So we sack that. We plant our bishop on d5. And then we go from there. I think that makes sense. This is one of those weird positions where I feel like the bishop is better than the rook. Oh, I'm getting a cramp in my forearm. Ouch. All right, let's do it. I worked out today, and I did some like new stuff. Man, I'm feeling it. Wow. If I have to play this endgame left-handed, forget about it. I'm going to lose on time. All right, let's put the bishop there to make sure this doesn't happen. And now let's think about this carefully. I'm going to try to come around and into the position. Maybe I'll play g6. Okay, he doesn't want to let me. Let me play g6, put my king here. Still not easy, but... let's see, how do we get in here? Okay, they're just going to try to flag me. I could see that. Well, we've trapped the rook temporarily. I don't know if that helps me. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, well, that's checkmate. Wow. I didn't see that. Yeah, good game. That's it. Wow. Yeah, I should not have let that happen. Maybe sacking the rook wasn't the right decision, although that bishop was pretty powerful. No, they played a really good game, though. They played a really good game. Oh, I'll show you guys. Sorry. Yeah, didn't really actually ever... We had a little bit of an advantage right at this moment in the game, but that was about it. Small advantage here. Let's see. Queen d5 was the move, not f5. Queen d5. And now you trade. Because that's a blunder, so you have to take with the queen. And then we can trade the queens and we get this position. Instead... yeah, this bishop was just so... I mean, this bishop was a monster. Somehow it was better than mine. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because white has the ability to get their rooks here and build the pressure. And I don't. That's why, right? If I could get like my rooks here somehow and just keep piling up, that would be a different story, but I can't. But they can. I'm not stopping them. Right? They can come around different ways, right? That's why I think it was a little bit better for white somehow, which is why I thought this was going to make sense. Yeah, Stockfish doesn't hate it, actually. Oh, this was with check. No wonder I lost this game. I just blundered this. I was thinking I had to defend, but no, it's check. I don't have to defend. Wow. That's what happened. And then I just messed up in the time pressure, basically. Yeah, this was a great idea. Yeah. All right. That's a tough one. 11 points. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's see. I think I can play 1 or 2 more games. Hmm. Oh wow. Oh wow. This person. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood for another one. Just not in the mood. I'm gonna report. I'm just gonna report right away. They've won like every single one of their rapid games for the last like every single one on the page, with the exception of 1 loss, which I don't know what happened in that loss, but that's too many wins in a row for me. Sorry guys, I'm just not gonna do it. Yes, yes, Rob. They are rampant today. You could say that again. Alrighty. Okay, so we're setting the trap. Setting the trap here. Let's see if they go for it. How do you know it's a rice cooker? So, no, not just because it's a new account. Oh, they fell for the trap. We got them. A couple of reasons. Number one, the blitz and the bullet rating was like super low. Only played a couple games, but it was real low. And then I looked at all their last rapid games, and it was just like win, 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 with the exception of 1. That's just super rare. I mean, it happens sometimes, but it's that was pretty clear to me. And you could see like high accuracies on most of these games, like in the 90s. 94, 93, 91, like every game. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. All right, so they fell for our trap, okay? Because normally when you go here, you've got them. They play G3, bam, you take it. You can't take back. They take your rook, right? But in this case, aha, we have the counter pin. And now we're just winning. They try to defend it. Just add another attacker. This is one of the common traps here, because a lot of people who play the French aren't familiar with this one. So, yeah, we've seen this against a lot of strong players, actually. Why did no one else report them yet? Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you that. But, and I'll just say this too, like chess.com's cheat detection is not perfect, because I know for a fact I've played some and they haven't closed their accounts. So I think they catch a lot of them though. It's pretty good, but it's not like perfect. The ones that I don't think get caught are the ones that are smarter about it. So maybe they don't cheat in every game, or they don't cheat for the whole game. They just cheat for like parts of it. You know, it's hard to say with certainty that those people are cheating. So you can't really just close their account. Hey, Tina, thank you. Appreciate that. So Queen, he wants to offer this to get out of this jam, but no, we're not letting that happen, obviously. So I think we just take the piece. If he takes, I take, no big deal. And of course, if you take, I take with the, actually I could even take with the pawn. Yeah, this is fine. So we'll just do this. He gets a couple pawns for the piece, so you could play, you know, you could play this position, but it's not really good for black. Oh, okay. Got the quick resignation. Let's check. Our accuracy should be pretty good on this one. Yeah, 95. Yeah, I think I already kind of showed you the trap, so I'll just play one more quick game here. It's going to be dinner time pretty soon for me, guys, so this will probably be the last game, unless it's like a really short one. Let's see. Okay, candidate master. All right, let's see what we can do with the Scandinavian here. Ooh, is that a move? Wait, wait, wait. Something, wait a second. Something is off here. What am I supposed to do, guys? Is it bishop b4, bishop d6? I don't remember. I do not remember. I'm gonna go bishop d6. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure one of these is a move. There's something about this f4 that just... There's something about it. I don't think it's the right move. I don't know why. That's the problem. When you when you know there's a problem but you don't know why, you end up spending a bunch of time and you're just like, you just waste your time trying to remember, and you don't remember anything, and then you have to make a move. Something about it, it just doesn't seem right. Oh, maybe I should have played bishop b4. Ah, shoot. Because I want this e4 square. I want this e4 square. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. Whatever. Pieces don't matter. So I could castle and attack that way, or I could... Does this do anything? Takes and bring the queen? Maybe, but no. Probably just castling, capturing this way, and we just attack. We just attack best we can here. I don't even care about the piece. I really don't care about it. Because look at the open files. I mean, look at the open files that we have here, guys. That's got to be some kind of compensation for the piece. That has to be. I messed this up somehow because I know for a fact that if they do this, there's some trick where you're supposed to somehow get your bishop on e4 and you win the rook. Or you at least somehow win back material. I don't remember how it works because the knight is a problem. So maybe that's why I was thinking maybe bishop b4. Then I'm also thinking there's knight f3, but somehow, some way, I'm telling you guys, when we look at this afterwards, Stockfish is going to figure out a way to get the bishop on e4. I'm pretty sure. I think that's the problem with f4. Okay, so we've got to attack. The question is, how? The question is how? I want more pieces in the attack. So, knight c6. Knight f4 is interesting. I think we just need to get more pieces. Let's just go. Let's go get some more pieces. Because I really want this rook to be able to come over. I don't even care about that. I don't care. Take my pawn. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want my bishop. I don't want my pawn. All I want is this. This guy right here. Yeah, I did think about knight g3. I did think about it, but I don't know if it's worth it, even if I get the rook. And then there's also the question of maybe he just takes it and runs over this way. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do that. But it did cross my mind. I will tell you that. Okay, obviously we go here. Okay. So, what's the situation? Knight to b4 looks interesting. Queen e7 is interesting. Yeah, let's go queen e7. I think the rook coming over as fast as possible is really important in this position. So I'm going to just prioritize that over everything. Because once you get this, now you've got some serious threats that you can work with, right? So let's see if I'm right. Could be totally, I could be way off. This is a very difficult position to play, so I could be way off. But we're giving it a shot. There might even be some crazy like knight takes d4 here because the knight's pinned. If you have to take with the queen, then I could go like bishop c5, bishop f2. I mean, that's actually, now that I'm looking at it, that might be some serious. Yeah, let's see. Well, let's see. Let's see what White's going to do first. So rook e8, knight takes d4 are some candidate moves that we have. I don't know about knight or bishop f4. The problem is he gets to trade a piece that's not doing anything really to just let the rook into the game, and then I lose an attacking piece. So I'm not loving that. Yeah, I definitely like the rook coming over. Okay, I wasn't expecting that move. He's trying to force the issue with something like that. Well, let's see. Let's start with the obvious though. Knight takes d4. He takes me. I don't have check because the bishop. I don't think I can get away with that, unfortunately. No, probably not. The bishop covers it. If I have to move this, that's just unfortunate. If I take here... Oh, what if I go check? Oh, here's a crazy looking move. Wait a second. Check. Takes. Can't go there because of the rook. Maybe I have to go bishop f4. Feels like... Wait a second. What if I take knight? Because then I'm actually threatening this. Hold everything. What's he going to do? Rook f2. Takes. Check. Oh. It might actually be valuable, the bishop not being there, because it does open up some of these squares. So I will do this. I will do it. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but he's forcing me, basically. He's forcing me to do it. Okay, so bring the rook. I assume he's going to take, and then we have to figure out what to do after that. But if he doesn't, probably bring the rook over. Yeah, actually, the knight on f4 is not so bad. I mean, that gives me some nice threats that he has to watch out for. So I don't know. This is interesting. And then the time pressure. Maybe something happens in the time pressure too. I feel like we have a lot of compensation. I feel like we do for one piece. I think this is very good. Okay. Probably need to take that. The bishop is a very good defensive piece anyway. So let me go ahead. Here we go. This guy's coming. Takes, queen. Let's just say queen d2. Can he just simply castle and get away? That's the big question, right? No, we have knight g2 check. You can't. You can't do it. So knight g2 check is a threat. Queen takes g5 maybe. Rook e8. Rook b8. I don't think you want to take that. Queen e3 is interesting. Yeah, so these are all the different moves that we potentially could play, depending on what... Whoa. Whoa. What? What? No way. Can you actually do that? I'm about to lose my mind. What in the world just happened? Okay. He's going to play knight g3. Wow. Wow. That is amazing. I do see a perpetual check possibly happening here. Because if he goes king g2. Actually, no, that's not perpetual check. He goes to h1. That's not a perpetual check. Wow, I can't believe that he could play that move. That's crazy. Takes, check. I don't think it's that good. He just takes my knight. Well, I guess I have to go here. He's going to go king h1. We're just down a piece for a pawn, and my attack has failed. Wow. My attack has totally failed. All right. I didn't even think that he could castle at all. Didn't even cross my mind. I thought there's no way. And that was the best move, probably. Man. We'll see what Stockfish says, but it feels like my attack is gone now. Unfortunately. Feels like it's totally gone. Yeah. Got to get out of the pin. I'm going to try to support my knight. That's the only thing I have going for me this night, so I'm going to try to play like g5 maybe. Support that guy if I can. And no, I mean, I could try to win on time. That's a strategy too. We get a time scramble. He messes up. It's not over yet. But just feels bad that the king got away. I want to move my h-pawn too, so I don't get back rank mated. So that's definitely top on my priority list. Okay. Hold up, hold up. Oh, queen f2. Oh, shoot. I thought I had a tricky move. Queen f2. He's got... or queen c6, actually. Yeah, queen c6. Oh, queen f2, I have rook g3. No, rook g3 is amazing. Oh, rook g3 is so good. Oh, ho, ho, ho. He defends against rook g3. So what do I do instead? Check. No. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Come on, Nelson. This is your moment to strike. This is your moment. got queen h3. That's at least a perpetual. It might be more. Is it more? Is it more? Yes. Plan B worked. Plan B for the win. Win on time. Woohoo! Oh, man. What a game. What a crazy game. I had a free queen? When? When did I have a free queen? I probably had a free queen. But I mean, I was looking at a bunch of other things at the same time, so... Alright, let's see. Oh no, f4 is the best move? What in the world? Okay, so I'm just crazy. But if I was going to move the bishop, bishop b4 is the way. And then on f5, you take it. And you go castles. Okay, I have no idea which line I'm remembering. This is clearly not the one. Okay, so anyway, here, castles, takes. Yeah, white's totally winning, but you gotta survive first. Knight c6, good move. Yep, okay. Let me see. Bishop b4. Why is Stockfish telling me to go bishop b4? That seems like a weird move. Anyway, it does like queen e7. It does like queen e7. So I'm on track. Bishop f4. Takes. Okay. Ah, best move was queen e3. Okay, why? Then knight d3. Aha. And you have this annoying fork. So queen a4. No, this just leads to checkmate. So they have to sag the rook. And now you get an equal position, although this looks much better than equal to me. Somehow it's equal, but I would love to play this position, right? Stockfish says it's equal, but Stockfish is crazy. Sack here. Okay, that's why it's equal. Yeah, all right. Anyway, but queen takes g5 is not the way. And now I'm losing. It's not that simple for white, though. Yeah, I thought this was a good move. I thought this was a really good move. You can't take, checkmate, right? And if you try to move, which I thought initially was queen f2, then I noticed rook takes g3. This is pinned, okay? If you take here, your queen no longer defends the rook. Thank you very much. That's checkmate. Ooh. So that's why they checked me. Rook g1 stops the tactic here. I almost thought maybe I could still do it, but no, there's nothing here because now this is defended, right? This is defended, so I can't go for the checkmate. So, what did I do instead? Queen here. Okay. Takes was good. Also c6, cutting out the queen. Interesting. Okay, so this was good. Check. Yeah, this is a perpetual check. But I didn't want that. When did I have a free queen? This is not a free queen. Did I have it later? Didn't someone say I had a free queen? Oh, here. Yes, I did. Yeah, but I mean, at this point, I'm moving in like 1 second. I wasn't thinking about that. I was just like, keep the king in check. Make sure he can't take my knight. That's my train of thought. Yes. That's a good one to end on, guys. That's a good one to end on. Didn't rookie 1 work here? Rookie what? Where is rookie 1? I didn't see where rookie 1 was. Are you talking about here? Maybe here you're thinking rookie 1. You know, I did consider rookie 1, but I guess they just come back. Yeah, because I'm not really threatening anything. And so that's why. But this just shatters the king's protection, and then I can at least get the perpetual check, at least. I have these pawns, and of course they only have 15 seconds, so they're probably going to lose on time. Why give up the bishop on g6? Yeah, that's a good question, actually. That's a very good question. I'll show you that one before I go. So you have to give up a piece here, because if you take the pawn, your knight is no longer defended. So one way or another, you're going to lose a piece if you want to lose the knight or if you want to lose the bishop. So I decided that by castling and allowing him to take my bishop, I could at least open up the F file, which I thought was going to help me attack the king better, because now I can maybe get my other rook here, have both rooks on both open files, as opposed to if you take this, you know, yes, you can still castle and maybe attack on the E file, but you don't get the F file. That's why. Good question. That was a good question. From Rob, yeah. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I had fun, although we did play a ton of cheaters tonight. The rice cookers were out there, but at least we got the points back relatively quickly. That's right, Rob. The 3 cheaters cheating in the 12 days of Christmas. Well played. Well played. See you guys next time. Thanks for being here. And as always, stay sharp, play smart, and take care.